Hey guys, welcome to Oracle Daphne. My name is Beth, and this video is about basically an update on my services and what I'm going to be offering for the rest of December and in the new year, okay, as far as what my services entail. And I have so much that I had to write it down because I was just like, it was like this crazy brainwave of all these things that I really want to do, okay? So one of the things is I want to be kind of like a mentor to young teenage girls. Girls that may not know a lot about relationships or sex or guys or dating or any of that stuff. So I want to start what you might call an early teen sex and relationship session, like a sex ed session. The parents can sit in. Parental permission is needed for this, and this is, I want to start only with 4 people. So if you're interested in something like this, say you're a parent, you have a young, teenage girl, she's between the age of 13 and 15, that's the age group, I want. So age 13 to 15, and, you kind of want her to hear it from somebody else, somebody else to talk about sex with her. Maybe she has questions about it. This is, to hear it, in a kind of a group setting where she's not just by herself and other people are asking these kinds of questions too. It's going to talk about, this is the kind of thing where, you can ask anything, about condoms, birth control, abortion, penis size, anything, is really allowed in this session. And I want, young girls to feel comfortable understanding and talking about sex because it is very important at an early age for them to kind of handle it with a mature, I want to say a mature attitude and know that it's healthy. A lot of, in society, we go from not knowing anything about sex to suddenly our parents expecting us to be married, So there's those 50 shades of gray in between, going from being a child to being an adult, where you go to the doctor and they say, well, we're going to put you on birth control and all this stuff, and you don't really know anything. And so there's no kind of direction and there's no information. And so I want this group to really be an information-based group where, because I feel comfortable talking about sex. I'm not sure if you've watched my sex and relationships tarot videos before, but I feel very comfortable talking about it. And so I really want to open it up to, a group of 4 girls, parents included, between the ages of 13 to 15. Okay, if you're interested, and it's $45 per person. Okay, so it kind of, it's cheaper than just having like a private reading or something like that. Now, this is the kind of thing where I may use the tarot, but I may not use the tarot, okay? If somebody asks me a question about, say, somebody to have a crush on, then I'm going to use the tarot. But for the most part, this is a kind of group where it's really about discussing relationships and sex, because, all I talk about pretty much all day is relationships. And so, it's something that I know a lot about and I feel comfortable talking about. So this is the first session that I'm going to be offering to people. It's going to be between 90 minutes to 2 hours long. Depends on how, tired I get with it, and how many questions and how many people are interested, But there has to be 4 people interested, okay? And there has to be, parents that have emailed me if the parents aren't going to be involved in the session. This is kind of like a mentoring group. So for those of you, who have young girls, this might be just something that, you may want to encourage them to do as like an extracurricular activity, okay? It's sort of about the birds and the bees, but it's also about relationships and understanding how those two things go together. So 90 minutes. I am going to be doing, I want to say, these sessions on Saturdays. Saturday sessions are probably going to be held 1 p.m. Pacific time, my time, which would be 3 p.m. Central and 4 p.m. Eastern, okay, if you live in the United States. And we're going to be doing it either by Google Hangout or we're going to do it by conference call. Free conference call where you dial in and there's like, it's like a conference, it's like a group. I kind of like Google Hangout because you guys get to see me, but I haven't decided how that's going to work yet. Now, I'm also going to be offering another girls group, which is, again, an early teens group. But this is more of a mentor session, more about school and bullying and study issues and boy problems and anything that they might want to ask. You know, and again, I may be using the tarot, and so these girls would have to have permission from parents to do this. Okay, it's like a mentor group. 4 people, also $45 per person. Okay, 90 minutes to 2 hours depending, and also on Saturday. I haven't chosen the days yet for this. I'm just reaching out to people and seeing, you know, what people are interested in. So that's my second teens group. My third teens group is a different age bracket. So the first 2 were 13 to 15 years old, and this next one is going to be between the ages of 16 to 18. 18 doesn't need parental permission, but 16 to 17-year-old girl needs permission if you're interested to doing this group. It's any topic, any issue. This is where, you know, most likely we'll be using the tarot, and, you know, girls get to ask any questions, you know, that they have about people in school, what's going on, what's not going on. There are certain things that are going to be off limits to all of these. One of them is questions about, you know, later in life kinds of questions about getting marriage and children. Are they going to be getting married? Are they going to have children? Because I don't want to limit their, you know, interest in, they're interested in experiencing life. So it's very important for young girls to embrace life and experience life, and some things cannot be learned ahead of time. So there isn't going to be any kind of spoiler type tarot stuff involved, okay, what I would call, you know, spoiler stuff, okay, for them, because I don't want to spoil it for them. Even if they think they want to know, I'm still not going to spoil it for them. And then I'm going to be offering what I'm calling a compass group session for anybody whose ages 19 through 21. So say you're young and you're at school or you're about to go to school, you know, you're 19, 20, or 21. Also $45 per person. I'm limiting it to 4 people. The compass group is really about talking about your life path, your direction, your choices, your career, relationships. There's so much that goes on when you're 19, 20, and you're 21. You have no idea, and you're so busy, either in school or trying to figure out whether you're going to school or working, that you have no direction and nobody to help you. And it just feels like your parents have written you off at that point, and really there's nobody out there who really cares. And your friends may try to help you, but they're kind of in the same boat too at that age. So I want to offer a group that's for girls ages 19, 20, or 21 to really discuss their life path and choices. Now, again, it's only $45 per person. It's cheaper than having a full reading with me, and I'm making it this way because I feel like it's super important for young girls 19, 20, 21 to have someone who's going to help them, you know, give them at least some good advice. And this is the kind of mentoring that I really want to do, and it's really important to me, and I'm very passionate about this, that girls have some direction, that they're guided in a way. You know, as a healer and, you know, tarot guru, you know, I think of myself as someone who is there to guide people, but I feel like young kids, young girls, you know, aren't really getting that guidance in our society. They're not getting guided. I feel like they're pulled in a million different directions, and they're not getting that support that they need. So I'm offering that. Again, these are going to be all Saturday sessions. Most likely they're all going to be held at 1 p.m. on a given Saturday that is yet to be determined. Okay, and it's going to be 90 minutes to 2 hours, just like, you know, just like the other sessions. Okay. The next thing is going to be kind of interesting. I'm going to be opening up my sessions. I currently do couple sessions. I'm going to be opening up my sessions to mother-daughter sessions. Okay, So this is where two people, mother and a daughter, have an individual session with me. Now that price is $75. So similar to my couples session, okay, where it's really the mother-daughter, get on the phone with me, and I use the tarot, and I kind of work out, okay, what's, what can be improved in your relationship and whatnot, okay. Usually it's 3 spreads, one for the mom, one for the daughter, and one for the both, and where things are going and what things can be changed. I feel like it is really, really crucial to have a very positive mother-daughter relationship. And I feel like for a lot of girls, the mother-daughter relationship has been a challenge. So if you're someone who's kind of struggling with your daughter, this could be even a stepdaughter situation, as long as they're, as long as both parents are really knowing about it, that this is what's going on and this is really the focus is to improve the relationship, then I'm open to doing this. Now, there has been so much going on in the news about war, and normally I don't get political, but I really want to offer a group session that's really peace focused. And this is going to be something that I'm really, really going to be pushing hard for people to, to reach out to me if they're interested in doing. This is the kind of thing where it's kind of a relationship building session, where either, if there's feuding people in a family, those 4 people, maybe 2 parents, 2 couples come together and they say, well, we're at odds with each other. Or 2 people come and they're at odds with each other. And this is a reduced price because I feel very strongly that the world needs more of this, and it's $50 per hour, okay? The mother-daughter was $75 per hour. The peace sessions are $50 per hour. It's basically like a mediation session. If you need someone to kind of mediate a family situation that's kind of gone awry, or if you need somebody to kind of say, okay, this is what's going wrong in your relationship, you need to work on these things. 2 people, it's with 2 people or 4 people, okay? Representatives of 2 sides, 2 sides of the family. I don't want to do more than 4 people. There could be 4 families that are having these issues. And representatives, one from each family, are going to be involved in this, okay? This is the kind of thing where I don't want it to get too big, where like everybody in the family gets on the phone and it becomes a nightmare. No, this is to guide the leaders of the family, to having more peace and to having better relationships. So if you're having difficulty in any relationship, basically any relationship that you feel like needs strengthening, this is the kind of thing. But to me, it's more of like a mediation. It's for people that really need someone to kind of get involved and start to mediate what's issues are going on either in their family or within their relationship. Okay, and that would be 4 people total. Okay. Also, I feel like that as far as the dates are going to be flexible. With my other sessions, my group sessions, it's going to be Saturdays 1 p.m. Okay. But the peace sessions really can be scheduled at any time, and I'm open to scheduling those at any time. The mother-daughter session's the same thing, anytime. Doesn't have to be a Saturday. And then, I see I'm flipping the page. I told you there was a lot. I am going to be doing a Learning Tarot workshop, okay? 4 people, and it's $45 per person. And it's 90 minutes, okay? The tarot workshop, again, is going to be held on a Saturday, 1 p.m. my time, and it's going to be all about learning tarot, teaching you guys what I know, what I've come to learn, talking about karma, talking about fate, talking about, reading styles, all that kind of stuff. That's going to be something I'm opening up to people who are interested in learning tarot in a group session, okay? Group setting, and again, it's 4 people total, and it's $45 per person, okay? So I feel like that is it for now. Now, going back to my regular services Individual private readings, $75. I book 1 hour sessions, okay? Couple sessions, it's 2 people, people in a couple, you know, that is $75 as well. So that's going to be continuing like normal, okay? But all these other group sessions I'm going to be offering for, you know, in December, and you know, most likely it's going to happen after the holidays because everybody's very busy, and it depends. If I can get a group together to do one of these sessions then faster, then I'm going to schedule it. And it doesn't have to be a Saturday if I can schedule it where everybody agrees on a certain day and time, but I feel like Saturday is easy. It's in the afternoon, early afternoon, so it's not going to interrupt too much to people's schedules. So those are my services as of right now. I do offer, in addition to those, a tarot cord cutting combo. I did a whole video about my tarot cord cutting combo, and I believe that it's $150 and it's 90 minutes. So you're going to want to watch that video, you know, to know a little bit more about that. But, you know, thank you guys so much for, you know, for watching and subscribing and liking all my videos. I will be back with more videos for this channel. I did start a new channel recently called The Closet for Francis, so definitely check it out. And, yeah, thank you guys again. I will be back. I send you all big hugs, big kisses. And I will talk to you guys again soon. Okay, take care.